Here are the highlights from Game 2 in the best-of-3 first stage of the Pacific League Climax Series at Zozo Marine Stadium on November 7th. Assistant coach Naoki Matoba gets the troops focused again, just like the night before, at the start of the game. The Marines won Game 1 and can move through in the series with a win or a tie. And starting for the Marines is left-hander Kazuya Ojima, and in the first inning the Eagles put a runner on third with 1 out. But Hideto Asamura dribbles a grounder to short with the infield in, and that's the 2nd out. And Genji Akaminai gets good wood on a pitch and lines it to right, but Ojima escapes trouble when the liner is caught for the 3rd out. Takayuki Kishi is the Eagles starter, and he gives up a 1-out double to Leonis Martin. But Kishi gets Shogo Nakamura to swing through an off-speed pitch, and then Brandon Laird pops out to third to end the inning. In the 2nd inning, Genjiro Sumitani lines a ball to right with Daichi Suzuki on 2nd and 2 outs. But that's where Koki Yamaguchi and his cannon hang out, and Suzuki is ruled out at the plate on a fine throw. The home plate umpire ruled him out, but Rakuten skipper Kazuhisa Ishii bounces out of the dugout quickly to ask for a replay review, and the call is overturned, Suzuki just getting some fingernails in ahead of the tag. Then Tsuyoshi Yamasaki goes the other way with a base hit, and Sumitani scores for a 2-0 lead for the Eagles. In the bottom of the inning, the Marines put runners on 1st and 3rd with no outs for Hiromi Oka, who grounds into a double play, allowing a run to score. Yudai Fujioka later singles in the inning, and Takuma Kato sends a fly ball into right, way into the corner, on which Takuro Okajima risks life and limb to make a nice grab. He was okay, and he stayed in the game after crashing into the wall. In the 4th inning, Adeni Hachiveria, who walked, is in motion on a pitch to Yamaguchi, and Yamaguchi socks it down the line and left for a double, plating Echeverria to tie the score at 2-2. Ojima, who has settled in, he has kept the Eagles off the board from the 3rd to the 5th innings, and he finishes off Hiroaki Shimauchi with a strikeout to end the 5th inning. In the 6th inning, Tomohiro Annaku takes the mound for the Eagles, and Yamaguchi takes him deep, going oppo on a fastball for a solo blast that puts the Marines up 3-2. And that wasn't an easy pitch to drive out, but Yamaguchi puts his power on display, and the Marines have a 1-run lead. However, in the 7th inning, Sumitani, a catcher not known for his hitting prowess at all, takes the first pitch from Ojima deep and out to left center, and the score is tied again, and Ojima knew at the moment Sumitani hit it and couldn't hide his disappointment. And the inning keeps going with the Eagles putting runners on 1st and 3rd for the clutch hitting Shimauchi, who drops a single into left to put Rakuten into the lead and make this a real seesaw game. That was all for Ojima, and Yuki Kuniyoshi took over on the mound with 1 out and runners on 1st and 2nd. The big right-hander got Akaminai, and then he strikes out Eigoro Mori to stamp out the threat. In the bottom of the 7th inning with 2 outs and the base is empty, Martin takes a Tomohito Sakai pitch and destroys it. Another big late home run for Lotte on back-to-back nights, this one getting the Marines even at 4-4 and firing up the home crowd at Zozo. and the bench. Chihaya Sasaki takes over on the mound in the 8th inning for Lotte, and he gets Suzuki, Yosuke Tatsumi, and Sumitani in order to put pressure on the Eagles, who must win to force a third and decisive game. And in the 9th inning, with a tie, putting the Marines into the next stage, closer Naoya Masuda comes on, and he gets Shimauchi to fly out to right and books a spot in the final stage of the PLCS for the Marines. They're moving on. Season's over for Rakuten, and Masahiro Tanaka didn't even pitch in the series. Look for more from us at the Pacific League English YouTube channel, and thank you for watching.